I played a couple of simulators, and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really, really on point.
But you feel like you're really driving, it feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
Good evening, everyone. This is Ben coming to you from Talladega on Benjamin Broadcasting on YouTube. Tonight we are broadcasting the Extreme Power League. It is the Talladega Crafty 150. We are here at Talladega Super Speedway for 75 laps. Let's get a look at your schedule for the coming season. And it should be up on the screen now.
One and only warning. We're aware of your race.
It's up on the screen now. Tonight is race number 3 from Talladega Super Speedway. And we will be going green here in about 6 minutes. So while we're at it, let's get some information about the race. Tonight's race info is the Crafty 150 from Talladega Super Speedway. It is 75 laps for 150 miles. This is race 3 of 21. They run NASCAR every other week. It's a different car, different track combo. And then during the other week, they race road courses in the GTP and GT3 classes. Different track, different cars. Always a good time. Let's see our race analysis tonight. We are running 75 laps. Pit road speed is 55 miles an hour. You got 3 sets of tires available. 2 green, white checkers. 70% fuel, and it's the fixed iRacing setup. One moment. While we got a minute here, let me do this, see if I can pull a driver up into the booth. Who do we pull up tonight? Let's go with Mr. Edward. Mr. Edward Feeler, you got a copy. This has been in the booth. Edward, are you here?
Yeah, I got you, Ben.
Hey, Edward, how you doing tonight? How you feel about this race tonight?
Yeah, I think we got some really good drivers here tonight. Had a lot of four-wide action going on in practice. I think it's going to be a good one.
All right. What is your, if you don't mind, what is your strategy tonight?
Well, as usual, I just like to stay out of trouble, hang back, let everybody else race it out early. Say, worry about track position when the time comes near the end.
Awesome. About how many laps of fuel are you getting out of the tank? About 23 to 25?
I'm not exactly sure. I wasn't paying too much attention to that. Yeah.
All right. Well, you want to thank anyone right now?
Okay, well, say I would like to thank Julian for bringing us all here together tonight. Say we got a great group of racers here tonight. Can't wait to get this started.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time tonight. Hopefully, we'll be seeing you post race in the interview
Oh,
booth. Good luck and have fun out there tonight.
and thank you, Ben, also for streaming this.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you guys for putting on the shows you put on.
Okay, so we'll talk to you later.
All right. Catch you later, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. That was Mr. Edward Fiedler. He is driving the number 66 truck tonight. See if we can get a look at it. I don't know. No, we can't get a look until they grid. But in the meantime, we can check your. We'll do the starting grid when they line up. If you have any comments, feel free to post them. I do look at them post race. Blow the chat up. Who's your pick to win tonight? Let me know. And if you like what you're seeing, hit the like, share, and subscribe at the bottom under the video here. And let's have a good time tonight. Let's watch a good race. I'm guessing they can go about 25 laps on a tank with the 70% fuel load. We got them gridding up now, so let's see if we can catch someone on the grid. We got the pace car so far, and they're starting to grid up. You see Brian Henning is second there. We'll get to your pole award and everything in just a moment. And we're going to have a great race tonight. There is roughly 15 trucks, I think. $18 trucks, I'm sorry, that have registered. I'm sure they'll all be on the grid here in just a moment. They are starting to roll. So while they are rolling, let's get to your grid. Starting first tonight is Jeffrey Vickery in the 21 in the Chevy Silverado, and on the outside will be Mr. Brian Henning in the 74 VRX Esports Chevrolet. Third place will be Bobby Kyle in the 777 on the inside, and on the outside you got the 99 of Wally Babb. And then the next row, your third row, is Sean Long in the 84. And then followed by Corey Stahl in the 033. Your next row will be Logan Waterin in the 75. See if he's got his number right. Yes, he does. Followed by Philip Willis in the 33. Jack Daniels Chevrolet. Next row is Kevin Santana in the 666, followed by Edward Fiedler in the 66 on his outside in the Moza Toyota. And then on 11th place, got number 10, Greg Spiker, running a Baltimore Ravens colors. Tough day for the Ravens today, but they'll get back at it. And next to Greg Spiker, you got the one that Mrs. Fireworks herself. It's Teresa Spiker.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, we are going green. I will get to the rest of the grid later. Let's get the shot here. Interesting restart there. They spread out a little. Fiedler's staying on the high side. I'm not sure who that is right behind him. Let's get you your ticker up here so we can tell who's where. Behind Mr. Fiedler, you got Mr. Spiker and Christian Key in the 97. You got some room between Greg and Teresa. Christian's trying to push Edward, but as you heard in the pre-race, Edward wants to just ride around, avoid the trouble that might come, and be there at the end. Right now, though, your leader is the 21 of Jeffrey Vickery. They are running 2 wide. You got Bobby Kyle behind Jeffrey Vickery. And on the outside, you got Brian Hennings in the second row. Trying to get the lane moving, along with the 99 of Willie Babb, who's pushing really good right now. Philip Willis got up there and gave Babb a good push to get that line moving. At this track, a lot of it is the third car is very important. The third car wants to push the air on the back bumper, but not actually make contact. Let the second car in line do contact on the bumper pushing. Just be close and let her rip, Tater Chip. Right now, though, it's still Brian Henning and Vickery leading. Watch him coming down the back stretch here. And we'll watch him come through 3 and 4 in the second here. And here they come. I am sorry about that, folks. I forgot to take the schedule down, as you see. But I'm sorry, folks. I forgot to take the schedule off the screen. But here we are on lap 4 of 75. You got the 77 leading the 777. Vickery over Kyle. Hennings is in third, but he's the first car on the outside row. Then you got Babb behind Hennings and Sean Long behind Bobby Kyle. Philip Willis on the outside in row 3. He's a good pusher. Hennings, he's really good at these super speedways. He knows what he's doing. He can push or he can lead a line. You're not going to get him too much better of a super speedway driver than Brian Hennings, and he is actually my pick to win tonight. I don't know who you think is going to win, but you're on your favorite driver there in the chat if you're watching. We'll see him later. They're going back into turn 3 and 4 here. So let's see that when they go by. And When we go into turn 1, I got a special camera I want you to check out. I hope you like the view when we go into 1 here, which will be coming up pretty soon. But at the moment, you got Hennings, Vickery, Fab, Kyle, Stahl, Longs, Greg Spiker, Philip Willis, Christian Key, and then you got Kevin Santana that rounds out your top 10. Mrs. Excitement herself, Teresa Spiker, is back here in 11. Get a look at her. Truck, there it is. It's a beautiful patriotic paint scheme on there. These trucks look really good. We got a lot of great painters in both the Extreme Power League and DRX. They're always doing a great job with the paint schemes. And back here you got Kenneth Blackburn in 15th. But as I was going through the field, Teresa Spiker is 11th. Edward Fiedler is 12th at the moment. See where it all shakes out at the end. And then you got Julian Conde behind Fiedler and Mr. Ludlow behind Julian, followed by Kenneth Blackburn. David Collins in the 707 is back here in 16th, running 11 seconds off the lead. I'm not sure what happened, but will they be able to catch him up? You got Rajman pushing him. And Logan Waterin, I forgot to mention, had an EOL and a drive-through at the start of the race. And he is way back here, 49 seconds down, about to go a lap down. We'll see if that happens. It'll happen soon. But in the meantime, let's get back up here on the leader, Brian Hennings. They are 3 wide at the front. Greg Spiker leading the outside line with Christian Key behind him. Great race going here. Just not enough cars on the outside at the moment to make the move. So they drop in line behind the 33 of Philip Willis, which will help that line get moving. Now they jump back up in turn 1 or turn 2. And they're running 3 wide, but they're about to come up on Logan Waterin. What will he do? Let's lock in on him, watch these guys catch him. They'll probably catch him coming out of 4, maybe in the tri-oval. But you had Vickery jump up in front of Hennings there. Logan Waterin's going to stay in the low lane. Everyone's going to, looks like, getting by. They're 3 wide at the moment. Waterin down low, and he did a great job. Yes, he's a lap down, but he fought the back. Now,
Caution, yellow flag.
oh, we got a caution. The 099 is around. Let's go see if we can see what happened. Looks like a good Willis is trying to push him. Come down a little into the 84. The 84 went up, caught the 99, and they spun out. It does not look like anyone had serious damage. I would guess probably under a minute each one, if that. And if not, they have a fast repair they can use. But in the meantime, once he pits, we'll try to pull him up for an interview after he comes out of the pits, or after he gets into a stall. And we are 11 laps in at the 75. They just caught up to the pace car, and they're coming out of turn 2, and just cruising down the backstretch. Their pace cars collecting up the field. And I believe the pits will be open. 1 second. All right, sorry about that, folks. I needed a drink. But right now, Vickery's leading. Will he come in pits this time, or will he bypass them? It looks like Vickery's going to pit and Hennings is going to pit, probably bring the rest of the field in behind him. I don't see him taking tires. I see fuel only. So, who knows? This track, you really don't need tires. Here they come down pit road. It looks like everyone but Logan Waterin is pitting this time. But remember, he was a lap down. He will get the lucky dog and be on the lead lap, which will put all 18 trucks back on the lead lap. All right. Now that he's in his box, let's do a quick interview. Mr. Brian Hennings, you got a copy. This has been in the booth.
What's up, Benjamin?
Not much. You've been doing pretty good running the high line there. A little kerfuffle behind you, but it doesn't look like anyone's seriously hurt. How do you feel the race is going so far? Is it calm or is it chaos?
It's pretty calm. Everyone's just pretty much staying where they're at. I was honestly thinking about dropping to the back to start saving some fuel since nobody wants to cycle at the front and keep engine temps, cooler for the pushers. So, yeah, I don't know. I might drop to the back and save some fuel. Got a nice little 10-lap run there, and if it wasn't for the lap car, not saying it was because of the lap car, but that's kind of why things I think happened back there. Probably would have stayed green for a while, so might turn into a fuel race. We'll see.
Yeah. About how many laps are you getting to a tank?
22-ish.
22-ish. That's what I figured. 22 to 25 with the 70% load.
Yeah.
And I noticed during that, what brought the caution out, it was not the 75. It was
I heard it.
different incident. But, all right, I will get you back down, get ready to go green, and have fun and good luck, and hope to see you in the booth after the race.
Right on. Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Yep. Thank you. All right, that was your current leader, Brian Hennings. He come in second place, took fuel only, and got back out. It looks like Vickery may have taken 4 tires because he's all the way back in 17th now. I don't know if that was a strategy to get toward the back of the pack to stay fuel, or if it was to just an oops, I took tires. But we will see later in the race how it shakes out. They're getting ready to double file up. It looks like the lights are out on the pace car. So we should be going green this time. And I think we're coming down on the back stretch. Yes, we're on the back stretch at the moment. Be going green this time by. When they come out of 4, pace car will make a hard left. Oh, they're just now on the back stretch. But when they come out of 4, the pace car will drop down. And these guys the leader will have control of the field until the restart zone. He can go anywhere in the blue Geico restart zone. But it's probably best to wait till the end at this track. If you get too big of a jump here, you just get passed in a hurry. But while we're looking at this, let's check out the weather. Right now it is 66 outside with a 69-degree track temperature. And like I said, they are getting ready to go green. They are in 3 and 4 right now. And when they come out, they'll have the pace car pull off and Hennings will take control of the field. On the outside, you got Bobby Kyle. All right, here they are. They are under the control of Brian Hennings. And we will see them come through the restart zone there. There's the trucks coming in. They just now entered the restart zone.
Green flag,
and
green
they
flag.
are green. And Brian Hennings got a jump. I know he didn't want that big of a lead, but the inside line is not formed up. The front three on the outside are more formed up, so they should get a run and maybe pass Brian. I don't know. Here comes that run right now. Greg is doing a heck of a job pushing Bobby Kyle there. Christian T wants to go to the outside, it looks like. And he's got a follower with him. I think that's Santana. It was, but Santana jumped back in line. And now the inside line is all formed up and running strong. A little bit of a bobble there. Edward Fiedler, or no, Santana, I believe that was. Yes. Maybe a little bit of a bad push, but that puts some gaps in the field. Now you got Greg Spiker pushing Bobby Kyle hard. And Vickery jumps to the outside, slows that run down. Greg Spiker jumps inside to get on Brian Hennings' back bumper. And they are running door to door, 2, sometimes 3 wide. We're on lap 15 of 75, so 60 laps left. If you're getting 22 laps of fuel, we got roughly 2 more stops. Not sure who that was. Thinking about splitting the line there, but good job by Bobby Kyle to back it up. In the meantime, you got the 84 of Sean Long pushing Logan Water into the lead. Or no, that's not Logan Water, and that is... Who's the 77? I'm not sure who the 77 is. I think it's Vickery. Watering's 55. Yes, it was Vickery being pushed to the front. It looks like Vickery's showing 21 on there. But I think in-game no. Who's got the 77? There's the 67. 75 of Logan Waterin is up close to the wall, almost into it. I cannot find who's got the 77 on their truck. It is Vickery. It's the 77 on the door, but in scoring, he is the 21. He is leading with Sean Long, who pushed him up there, followed by Brian Henning. And Greg Spiker, who is having a heck of a run tonight, 4th place. 5th place, you got Philip Willis. 6th is Bobby Kyle. 7th is, at the moment, Kevin Santana. Julian Conde in the 18th has climbed up to 8th. You got Teresa Spiker on the inside behind Santana in 8th now, Collins 9th, or Conde 9th, Collins 10th. But it's Dega, it'll switch 100,000 times. They are running great though right now. Nice clean race going on. We did not lose any trucks under that caution due to damage, which is great. 1 minute. Right now, we've had 1 caution and 7 lead changes, which is very typical of Talladega with the number of lead changes. There's probably actually been about 30 lead changes, but officially at the line there's been 8 now. So you got bad angle there, but you got the 18 of Julian Conde, just sent it 3 wide, made it through, and no issues. Philip Willis is on the outside, trying to go 3 wide. He's got Bobby Kyle pushing him. Wait, I'm not sure if that's Willis or the 033 stall. They're running right together. Stall does not have the 0 on his car, so they both show 33. And Willis is behind Stall. I think Willis has the white truck. Stall the blue one. No, Willis is in the blue truck. Stall is in the white. No, Willis is in the white. Stall is in the blue. Make sure here. Yeah, I'm focused on the 033. Go back to 33. There it is. Who just got a little bump by Bobby Kyle, and behind them is, I want to say Logan Waterin. Yes, Logan Waterin trying to get up there. But look at Kyle push Willis real hard through the corners right now. And, oh, bad push. It caused Willis to get loose.
Yellow flag.
And you've seen the caution come out right there. Let's try to take a replay of that. It looked like Santana got sent off to the no man's land of the apron. Let's watch, make sure. He did, and oh, hard impact into the wall. That is going to cost him his fast repair. Go back, watch from Philip Willis's point of view. That's where he got bumped and sideways and into Santana, and then he slides it. Luckily, it doesn't look like too much damage on Willis's truck on the driver's side. See if we can get a look here in a minute once they get going. But we're on lap 23 of 75 at the moment. Oh, Willis has got front end damage. His left front is all jacked up wheel. So he will need to use his fast repair if he has it still. But in the meantime, Santana has went a lap down. He will not get the lucky dog. There is no lucky dog when this caution come out. Everyone was on the lead lap. And with that being said, I will be back in just a few minutes, folks.
I played a couple of simulators, and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff. The motion and stuff was really, really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving. It feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
Welcome back to Talladega, folks. This is Ben again. Under caution, we had a little incident between Teresa Spiker and Bobby Kyle. She ran into the back of him, took some damage, but she repaired it all under green, or under caution. She did not use a fast repair, but it put her back there in 17th at the moment. And we should be getting ready to line up and go green again. I don't know why Vickery is in the pits, but he pit again. Oh no. Who is our leader? Julian Conde. Julian Conde is leading? Oh my God. But you got Bobby Kyle on the outside and Greg Spiker on the inside. Second row back. Collins second row back on the outside, so he's fourth. And they are getting ready to go green here. Again, folks, tonight is the Crafty 150 from Talladega. It is race 3 of '21, and we are getting ready to go green here, so let's see if we can catch that. Nope. Yep. We are going green. Let's catch it from TV3 and watch these beautiful machines take off and motor on.
Green flag, green flag.
Green is in the air, and there they go. Let's get your ticker back up here. check this out. You'll see them coming by here in a second. Just and there they went. You got Greg Spiker, who just jumped up to the top. But they're going 3 wide. You got Brian Hennings and Christian Key on the outside. Greg Spiker and Bobby Kyle in the middle. And Christian Key just totally left Brian Hennings after getting pushed to the lead. But here comes Philip Willis to connect with Brian Hennings. And you got Mr. Stahl catching them, give them a push. The inside line, it seemed to have died down a little after Key made that move from the top to the bottom. And the outside is taken off. They are running dang good lines. You got Greg Spiker leading with Bobby Kyle pushing him. Middle lane, top lane, you got Brian Hennings being pushed by Philip Willis. I don't know how long that'll be sustainable. Ooh, Kyle got a little loose there, pushing Greg. Almost washed up into Hennings. And here they go down the back stretch. You got Kyle pushing Papa G, Greg Spiker down the line. I want to give a shout out to Rose Bichette, Joanne Spiker. Good evening, ladies. I hope you young ladies are having a good time and watching. And Grandma Spiker, I know it's as much of a surprise for you as it is me to see Greg Spiker leading so early. He usually leads a little later in the race. But on the inside, you got Logan Waterin being pushed by Christian Key. It's just the middle line is more organized at the moment, so it's going to be the faster line. But don't count out that top line with Brian Hennings and Philip Willis. And I'm not sure. 95, it looks like, of Jordan Ludlow. I don't know a lot about Mr. Ludlow, but it's nice to see him racing tonight. They're getting a little aggressive here on lap 29 of 75. Pushers are, but you need good pushers to get to the front. Great 3-wide battle here at the front. Throw a blanket over the top and easy. Oh, looked like Brian Hennings took the lead, jumped down in front of Vickery, or Waterin, and Waterin jumped up in front of Greg Spiker and took the lead over. Logan Waterin in his Honda-powered Chevy, I think it is. Might be a new manufacturer. But look at the run Stahl and Ab got on the outside. Stahl tried to go down, not room. Ab gave him room to come back up. Almost an incident there, but they made it through. Here goes Stahl down again, but no room. Trying to side draft, I'm guessing. But in the meantime, you got Brian Hennings pushing Greg Spiker with Christian Key all in the bottom line. Middle line, you got Logan Waterin and Bobby Kyle. Followed by Sean Long. But Long just went to the top, and Vickery is there to fill the hole. See what happens here, but they're running pretty good. Like I said, if there's a guy that you want pushing, it's Brian Hennings. You want him pushing you. Greg Spiker does a good job. Julian Conde. All these drivers do a good job. They do know how to push, and they know how to be pushed. They really understand the super speedway racing side. And we'll try to do a run down through the field here. We got Logan Waterin just took the lead over Greg Spiker, but you got Vickery behind Waterin, followed by Kyle. Greg Spiker fell to fourth. Sean Long's in there. Jordan Stahl. Now they're all getting mixed up again. What'll happen here? Will Mama T just slam into Logan, give him that bump draft, or will she just... Ooh, she's coming down a little. But the outside line had one heck of a run. Top two were clear. The third one on the outside got hung out, along with Bab. But you got Bobby Kyle leading now with Greg Spiker pushing. Behind Greg Spiker, you got Brian Henning. On the outside, you got Vickery and Long, followed by Waterin. It's been a good race so far. We are almost halfway through it. Ooh, Greg went up a little there, come down, back down. Hennings gave him room to get in. Otherwise, there'd have been a big wreck, but Hennings is pushing Greg pretty hard. He's doing it the right way, and Greg needs to get up a little bit more on that number 777. Let's change camera here for a minute. See what's going on a little closer. Nice shot there coming out 3 and 4 down the front straightaway, tri-oval. And these guys are starting to pick up the intensity a little. By my math, we should have 1, maybe 2 more pit stops. In theory, you could make it on from... Now there's 2 more pit stops. I don't think they can make it to 59. You might be able to stretch it. But right now you got Bab leading, or Stahl leading with Bab pushing. Bottom line is gotten more organized. You got Spiker behind him. He washed up a little, but that's alright. Behind Greg, you got Ryan Hennings, Logan Watering's in the mix, pretty wide. Back here, let's... There's Edward, number 67, I'm not sure. Rajman in the number 67 is just ahead of Philip Willis. Will they work together? I know they do a lot of endurance racing together, along with Julian Conde and Logan Waterin, so they've all these drivers know each other pretty well. Unfortunately, I do not know some of them very well, but they're running. After that hit, Kevin Santana is still a lap down. Where is he compared to the field? He is just ahead of, I want to say, Kenneth Blackburn. Yep, just ahead of Kenneth Blackburn, right behind Edward Fiedler. Check, see where the Collinator is. He is 9th place at the moment. He's got Christian to his inside, I want to say. Yes. And they're running pretty good. Philip Willis got quite a run there, but he has no help in the line. So he'll just die out and probably fall back into the line because he has no help out there. Check the gyro from Collins out here. Kind of what he sees. He's got Greg Spiker on the inside, and in front of him he's got Logan Waterin. First light. Honda, Toyota, I guess you call it. You got Hennings right there, you can see on the left side, Collins. And they're running pretty good here, lap 38.75, almost 35 to go, so if they can make it to 55, they'll make it to the end with just one stop on fuel. Caution to change that. I'd say 48 to 50 or 53 to 55 is the pit window at the moment, I'm guessing. It might be a little sooner because I know under the last caution, everyone is pit. Let's see if we can get a race recap here. We've had 2 cautions, 17 official lead changes. Your weather, the air temperature stayed the same, but the track temperatures went up 1 degree. And they are racing hard at point. Kevin Santana's still at the back, still a lap down. If they get caution, he'll get his lap back. But in the meantime, your leader is Stahl with Victory in second on the outside. And you got Babbitt pushing Stahl. It looks like they want to go 3 wide. I'm not sure who's leading the outside there. I think it might be Chris or David Collins. One of the two would be my guess. David Collins. But here they are running around. I don't know what happened to Brian Hennings. He's back 11th now. He's still behind Greg Spiker, though. Well, Greg is 11th, 12th. Honda is falling back a little. They're 3 wide. This is amazing how much 3 wide there's been and how few cautions. See how Brian Hennings handles this working through the field. Like I said, I know he's really good at super speedways. He's good at everything, but more of a specialized super speedway racer. He runs a lot of the events that are super speedways throughout the week. And he's just going to hang out behind Philip Willis, push the line. Victory, Stahl, Willis himself in it. Victory, Long, Willis, Hennings are a 4-car group. Middle line is starting to make moves. But will Victory stay clear of the line if he gets clear, or will he go down? Jump in front of the inside line. It's singled out. Victory is leading, and Long jump down. That leaves Willis leading the outside line with Hennings pushing him, and Watering or Key behind Hennings and Watering behind him. Will Willis jump down once he gets clear, or will he stay out with Brian? Or will Brian and Willis both jump down if they both get clear? We will see after in a few minutes. But we're on lap 43 of 75. 32 to go. We're over halfway through the race. And boy, these guys are putting on a great show tonight. Let's see what happens later in the race. I think they're just racing, not riding around, but not racing as hard as they can at the moment. They just want to log some laps. Probably after that last pit stop, it's been racing a bit up. But right now, credit Philip Willis with leading the lap. And Vickery in second. Hennings is doing one heck of a job pushing. But how long can he push this hard before his truck a little bobble there by Long, almost up into middle lane, while the outside lane at the moment. And that could have been bad. Looks like Christian Key wants to drop to the tail end of that line. Let's see how Logan Watering can push. Push more, get that outside line moving. We will see here in a minute. In the meantime, got on the inside, you got Philip Willis, followed by Vickery. Willis did jump down, probably to let Hennings cool down some. And when he gets a chance, he'll probably jump back up. I would guess that would be his plan. I mean, it would be my plan. Let Hennings cool down. Oh, they're starting to pit here on lap 45. The first group come in the pits. 3 trucks stayed out with Hennings, Watering, and Key. And it looks like 4th place on back pit. No. It looks like 9th place of Long on back. Yes, they have. Mama T's in. But in the meantime, you got Brian Hennings up here leading with Watering, Key, and Conde, Ludlow, and Rajman all following. I expect that group to pit probably this time. Yes, here they come. And we will watch them down pit road. Here they come. Got a nice little 8-truck pack here. Edward Fiedler decided to stay out and lead a lap, which probably not the best idea. Somehow Vickery and Willis fell a lap down. Let's see if we can see them. I bet you they got a penalty, probably speeding in the pits. See if the 33's rolling yet. Yes, he is. They probably got a speeding in the pits. After it all sorts out, it looks like Hennings may retain the lead once Fiedler pits. Fiedler's got to come down soon, otherwise he's going to fall a lap down. I mean, as it is, he's probably riding alone right now. And he is in the pits, so yes. That should give the lead back to Mr. Brian Hennings, who is, again, out there kind of alone, but Long isn't too far behind him. There's Long and Bab. They're going to pass him. They got 2 trucks working together. Hennings is alone at the moment. Hennings must have taken just fuel, and the other ones have taken tires. But what Hennings needs is Conde to catch up to him. And then work with Julian and Rajman. They are about a half a second behind Brian. Brian is 0.8 of a second behind Bab. He should have the tail end of the lead draft. But here comes the rest of the pack. Hyundai, Rajman, Key, Greg Spiker, all catching up to Brian. And if these 5 can get in line, they can pass the leaders no problem. And as it is, it looks like Hennings has caught the draft. I don't know why Rajman went to the outside there, probably to work with Julian. You can expect Greg Spiker to stay inside with Brian Hennings, considering they are VRX teammates. There you are. You got Julian Conde pushing Rajman. Now, Hennings jumps to the outside. Spiker followed him. And you got more cars on the outside than the inside. The outside line should pass these guys pretty easy, which will give the lead back to Hennings. But the inside line is starting to form up. Rajman and Julian jumped to the inside, which is put Hennings and Greg Spiker at a disadvantage. But let's try to do a run through the field. Got the 84 Sean Hong leading, followed by the 99 of Willie Babb, and 67 of Rajman, 18 of Conde, 74 of Hennings, 10 of Papa G. Greg Spiker, 95 of Jordan Ludlow, and Ludlow's flying up on the outside, but no help there. You see Kevin Santana there, but he's a lap down. But back to the running order, you got the 97 of Christian Key back here in 8th. 75 of Logan Watering is almost 2 seconds back from Key, and he's got some help. He's got Kenneth Blackburn, Edward Fiedler, and Bobby Kyle, and they are running single file. So they could catch these guys. They are catching them. And that should close the field up some. And then way back, 13th, got, you guessed it, this is excitement. Teresa Spiker working with the 707 of David Collins. So if you notice, right now on the screen, the number is 70707. So you can write it either way and be correct. Just a stupid fact. And behind them, back even more, you got the 033 of Dahl, who is all by himself. That's not going to help him. Then you got Vickery, Santana, and Willis in your running order. We'll see if Willis is still on the track. He is, but it looks like he might.
Caution, yellow flags.
We got a wreck here. Involved 666. Let's go back and see what happened. Why did it jump? Got Rajman on the bottom, Santana going high, Everything's looking good here. A little check up in front of Santana. Not much. Someone got a little out of line. Santana just got a bad bump. It looked like from Christian Key. I don't want to call Christian out yet, but let's go back and see if that's what happened. Go on board. One more look at it from this angle. Santana just checked up a little for the cars in front of him because he had such a run on him. He checked up, but not enough. Got into Santana, sent Santana down in the garage, and calamity was on. I'm sure everybody is going to pit here. Let's go to the front, watch Long, see if he pits. Long has stopped on the track. Waiting on the pace car, obviously. Looks like everyone else is pit. Probably fill it up, get back out on track, and that'll be that. Here they come. I'm not sure if water in the pit. It looks like he's still in there if he is. First. No, Watering is now your leader. I think Long should not have waited for the pace car. He should have caught up to. That's what I'm guessing. And instead he waited, and then he was pacing with the pace car, and then so on. But in the meantime, we got a minute. Let's see if we can do this. No. I think Long passed pace car and he shouldn't. I'm not sure what's going on, but let's pull him up and see. They're pitting now. So after Long hits his pit box, we'll see what's going on. I think he passed the field and he shouldn't have. He's in his box now, so let's try to pull him up. It won't let me pull anyone up right now. I apologize. Oh.
Yeah.
Mr. Long, this has been up in the booth. You have a copy.
I got a copy.
All right, looking at scoring and timing, I'm wondering, did you take a lap you shouldn't have, or what's going on?
I followed what the iRacing said. It told me to pass the pace car. So whatever.
All right. Well, other than that, you seem to have had a pretty good race going tonight. You're pushing really good. Do you think you can rebound from this?
Yeah,
All right. And
pretty good so far.
All right. Are you good on fuel?
I am now.
All right. Well, I'll get you back down because we'll be going green here soon. Good luck and hope to
All right,
talk
thank
to
you,
you
sir.
after the race.
All right.
All right. That was Mr. Sean Long up in the booth. For a short visit under caution there, so as you heard, folks, he said he did what the pace car said he should have been leading, but now he's not, and there's a bunch of cars a lap down.
Green flag, green flag.
We're green, and I do not know what's going on in the scoring and timing. But, wow, someone just got a heck of a jump on the field. Who was that? That was the 77. Let's go see what he did. Or 71. 21. Oh, he just never checked up coming to the green. He passed everyone. Not good. Victory. That'll should be a penalty. At least it'll be reviewed post-race. Something like that, you need to check up a little before go green, not just go by the field. I know you were trying to catch the field, but something I don't understand is how is Sean Long still pretty much a lap ahead of the field? And you can see even second place, the 95 Ludlow is ahead of him, but still almost a second or almost a lap behind. Something's not right there. I'm sure they'll figure it out after the race. But right now, I don't know what's going on. But anyways, right now, second place, you got Ludlow. It looks like Long might have got a penalty. The drive through to let these guys back by. But he's down here on the apron. The field should be catching up pretty soon. Some scoring and issue, timing stuff going on. I'm not sure what. But let's get back up here to the lead. What is higher? Got now you got Bobby Kyle leading, and on the outside, Ludlow on the inside. On the outside, you got Hennings pushing Bobby Kyle, with Willie Babb pushing Hennings. On the inside, you got Ludlow being pushed by Vickery, with Fiedler on the inside, Logan Watering on the outside. These guys are doing an amazing job. They're still 20 seconds behind. I don't know if they'll catch Long in time. But the race admins are going to have very interesting post-race on declaring the winner and everything. But in the meantime, we've got 14 laps left, and we are running it out. There is enough enough fuel, you can make it from the end, as you heard from Mr. Long under the caution. Meanwhile, let's get a quick recap. There's been 3 cautions, 29 lead changes, and we still have no idea who's. In the meantime, Bobby Kyle has gotten clear of Ludlow, jumped down in front of him, left hands on the outside to leave that line. Again, it may be for heating or for cooling truck purposes, or Bobby thinks he's got a better chance on the inside line. I know when I run the super speedways, I like to stay on the inside line till 10 to go and ride around, and then with 10 to go, start making it. And throw caution to the wind, risk it for the biscuit, and go for the win. But right now you got Ryan Henderson in the outside line with Bab pushing him. Bobby Kyle in the inside line with Ludlow pushing him. Vickery's on the inside line. Logan Watering's on the middle line now. And it looks like you got Christian Key and Mama T working outside to get the third line moving. And Greg Spiker jumps up to join him. So we got a wreck.
The yellow flag is out.
People are dying. Oh my God, people die. Life flight to turn 3 and 4. Let's see if we can speed that. See what happened. Oh, Ludlow just come up into Bab, and that killed the field. Some people will not be making it through to the end because of they may have used their fast repair. If you haven't used it, now is the time. But during this caution, I am going to take a quick commercial break. And I don't have the commercials for that yet right now. But remember, Spartan Tactical, your place to go for home defense, modifications, and equipment. And South Stack graphics. They do custom paint jobs for your iRacing vehicles. I will be back in just a few moments.
I played a couple of simulators, and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff. The motion and stuff was really, really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving. It feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
Green, green, green. The yellow flag is out.
Mr. Kevin Santana, this has been in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Having a rough night out there tonight, it looks like. Are you going to be able to continue on? Or is your truck done?
No, I think I got something anyway.
All right. Well, let me apologize for last week. Congratulations on the win last week. I am sorry your interview got cut off. But
I didn't realize it got cut off.
yeah, but after this race, are you looking forward to next week?
Yeah, it's a road. It's a road course.
Yeah, I believe it's the GTP at Mid-Ohio.
Mid-Ohio. Yep.
Yeah. Are you going to run the Porsche there that week?
That's my intention.
All right.
Of course, I meant to run it last week and grabbed the wrong car.
Right. I remember that. All right. Well, I'll get you back down in the group chat because we'll be going green and go over a lap. I just wanted to say hi, see how you're doing, and sorry you're having such a rough night.
It's an oval. I don't expect much out of them.
Yeah. But you got back on the lead lap.
Some luck.
All right, have a good one, man. I'll catch you maybe post-race. Who knows? Maybe you'll pull the win off.
Yeah, I don't see that one happening.
Oh, think positive. All right, man. Have a good one. I'll catch you post-race sometime.
All right.
All right. that was your winner from last week, Kevin Santana. He won at Road America. As you heard, he picked the wrong car last week. He was in the Ferrari. He wanted to be in the Porsche, but he just made a mistake. He started from the pits and come out and still won the race by like, I think it was 19 seconds. He had a huge day. But we're back here at Talladega now. And you got Sean Long leading with Philip Willis on the outside. Mr. Vickery on the inside in row 2. With Greg Spiker again. 4th place. Row 2 on the outside. Babb on the inside. Hennings on the outside in 6th. Fiedler 7th. Collins 8th. Mama T. Teresa Spiker 9th. Julian Conde 10th. Ludlow is 11th. Santana, who we just talked to, is 12th. On the lead lap, he was lapped down earlier. And you got Rajman Stall in 13th. Rajman 14th. Kenneth Blackburn 15th. Last car on the lead lap. The only car 1 lap down is Christian Key. 5 laps down is Bobby Kyle, and 7 laps down is Logan Waterin. All 18 cars, I believe, are still running. No, Logan Waterin is not. So, get back to it. But let's go up here, watch. We'll focus on the 21 for the restart, give you a little mid-pack feel. They are about to go green. They got 5 to go. This is not a green-white checker. But if a caution comes out after this, it should be the first green-white checker attempt. But let's hope it doesn't come to that. Ought to be an interesting restart. As it sets. And the aggression level just went from 9 to 20. I expect Brian Hennings to have a good restart and push Greg Spiker. And like I said, maybe they can pull off a podium. Philip Willis could pull off a win. Long pull off a win. Any of these guys could. And we were about to go green here, so let's get you a different view.
Green flag, green flag.
And there they go, green. Willis got a great restart on the outside. Hennings and Spiker a little bit back, but they're catching up to give them that good push. Greg wants to go outside. Brian says too soon. Gonna push Willis. And I expect Greg to try to fall in behind him. There was not room for Greg. Or yes, there was. Greg fell in behind. Now you got Collins pushing Greg. Spiker. Hennings pushing Philip Willis. It's anyone's race, 4 to go. And Willis, will he stay with Hennings? Or once he gets clear, will he drop to the bottom? Who knows, but Greg Spiker is one to push on the outside to help the 2 line leaders. Philip Willis does abandon Hennings. But Greg is right there to push hard. But can he push hard enough for the race? Is it too soon to make the move? I don't know. But you got Collins coming up to catch up with Hennings and Spiker, and you got Dahl behind them. On the bottom, though, you got Vickery a little bit off of the bumper of Long. So, again, that third place car is key. Ooh, bad push. Collins got loose, went down, come back up, saved it. No one wrecked, 2 to go. They make it to the line, folks. The race will be official no matter the next flag that comes out. But at the moment, it's anyone's race. Sean Long jumped up in front of Hennings, gets a good push. Hennings is almost clear of Willis. What will he do? Will he stay high? Will he drop low? Got a 3-car run on the top. Greg Spiker is almost clear. 2 to go still. When they come to the line, they should get 1 to go. White flag. It's anybody's race. Top line has the advantage at the moment. What is Hennings going to do? It looks like Greg wants to go. Hennings got down low. Greg did not make it. Yes, he did. Philip Willis gave him a little room to get in there. Now the bottom line is got the push. With Brian Hennings leading, Greg Spiker second. Greg jumps to the outside. It is a three-way battle coming to turn 3. And who's going to win this? Coming out of turn 4, it's Hennings, Stephen Willis, Vickery, Babb, all right there. Spiker, Greg Spiker, Long, Edward Fiedler, who's wait till the end to make his move. He's top 5. They are running hard, and they're wrecking in the back, but it don't matter. The race is final. Brian Hennings wins. Philip Willis second. Willie Babb third. Big wreck after the finish. And look at Mr. Ed Fiedler. Just misses the podium in 4th, and Greg Spiker in 5th. We will do a final rundown after the commercial break, and then we will have the post-race interviews and everything. We'll be back in just a moment.
I played a couple of simulators, and this was like very responsive. Especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really, really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving. It feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
Good evening, folks. Welcome back to the Extreme Power League Crafty Trucks 150. Just finished up here at Talladega. And we will get you your finishing order here in just a second. Your results tonight are Brian Henning gets the win, Philip Willis second, Wally Babb third, Ed Fiedler fourth, Greg Spiker fifth, Julian Conde sixth, Mama T Spiker seventh, Mr. Vickery 28th, Sean Long got 9th, David Collins got 10th. Good job by them guys. Mr. Saul got 11th. Kevin Santana stayed in 12th. Kenneth Blackburn 13th. Mr. Ludlow 14th. Rajman 15th. The only car 1 lap down was Christian Key. Bobby Kyle was 5 laps down, and Logan Waterin did not finish the race. His day ended, and he was 12 laps down. And with that being said, let's get to the fun part, the interviews. See how they're doing, how they feel post-race. And we'll start.
Vickery made that.
We'll start with Mr. Wally Babb. Wally, this has been up in the booth.
Yo.
Do you got a copy?
Copy.
All right. Good job tonight. 3rd place. Same spot as last week, but on a totally different track.
I know,
How does
man.
it feel to get it done on both styles of track, a road course and oval?
I love it. That's what I love about this league because I do a lot of oval racing, but I do a lot of road courses. Road coursing, I'm trying to convert more into road course. I'm not Santana fast yet, but I'm working on it.
Right. You did a heck of a job all night pushing or leading a line. How did you develop that skill and improve on it?
So when I first started, probably 5 years ago, I guess for about 3 years straight, I ran a lot of super speedway money races. And you just develop, what to do, when to pit. Over time, how a lot of practice. And it definitely helps if you've got people to run with. Yeah. Without anybody to run with, like, how it goes when you come up to this finish line, people drop out from behind you. There goes your run. You got to have somebody with you.
Right. All right. Well, I'm going to make it a little short tonight. My voice is going. Is there anyone you would like to shout out, give thanks to?
Yeah, shout out to Brian for the win in the race, and Philip for getting second, and Broadcast, and Julian for putting this league on, and everybody in here that races in this league. I enjoy racing with them.
All right. Well, thank you very much. We'll see you next week at Mid-Ohio. And
ready.
Maybe we can make it 3 for 3 in the 3rd spot.
Hey, I'm going for the win next week. I'm practicing a lot.
I like to hear that. All right. Have a good one, man. I'll catch you next week.
You too. Thank you.
Yep. And with that being said, let's bring up our second place finisher, Mr. Woody Woodpecker himself, Philip Willis. How you doing tonight?
Doing good. How about you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. 2 weeks in a row, second place, totally different style car, totally different style track. How did you do it?
It's a crapshoot, really. It's got to dodge the wrecks here, man, and try to keep a nose clean enough to be able to get a finish here.
Yeah.
I had some that wasn't so lucky and some that were so lucky, so it kind of worked out tonight.
Yeah. Well, you seem to have had a good race tonight, pushed real hard when you needed to, as far as pushing the car in front of you, and rode around when you needed to. Was that your strategy, or did you just want to go all out the whole race?
Well, I'd love to run it all out, but anytime you get pit stops involved, you kind of need to be about that third truck in the back to try to conserve some kind of fuel, or you'll be having to pit before everybody else, which can cause a huge wreck, as you already have seen tonight. But
Right.
yeah, I love to push hard when I can. I like to run the high line, but the high line's a wreck magnet, especially when these trucks get real light in the back end on fuel. So you just got to watch your P's and Q's and make the moves when you need to.
All right. Well, like I told Mr. Babb, my voice is starting to go a little tonight. Great job on second place, and give your shout outs and thanks.
I appreciate it. You broadcasting tonight. We're enjoying watching the replays, and want to give shout out to the Extreme Power League Racing League. Julian's throwing up sponsors of his own here in this league, and we got a painter that's I think it's South Dak Paint Schemes. He's painting up some pretty cool paint schemes for the group in here, and shout out to everybody that's come in here tonight. It's been fun to do this race. Making moves in here is tough around these guys, so it's real fun to get in this and try to be competitive every week.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming out tonight, every week this season. We'll see you next week at Mid-Ohio in the GTP cars.
Whew, I'm not looking forward to that one. That's a tight racetrack with a super fast car.
All right. All right. Have a good one, Philip. We'll see you next week.
All right, Ben. Appreciate it.
Right. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. And with that being said, we got one more interview to get to. And I'm not going to say anything, but I think I picked this guy to win tonight. Mr. Brian Hennings, this has been in the booth. You got a copy.
Yes, sir. How's it going, Benjamin?
Great, great. Congratulations, first of all, on the win. How does it feel to have
Appreciate
that
it.
win tonight?
Pretty good. I was talking with Phil and Greg. Would have felt better to push one of them to the win. Thought it would have worked out that way. Greg had a chance there, but the 84 went around him, and after that, there was a spot there where Phil could have probably taken a run from Wally, but he chose to push. So biggest shout out, thanks will be Phil.
All right. Well, we had you up during the race. I didn't tell you then, but I picked you to win tonight.
Thanks.
When I interviewed you, did you even think you had a chance tonight, or?
As long as it stayed clean, I thought I'd have a chance to at least be top 5 somewhere. Just try to stay near the front and hope that there'd be some way to make a runner. But it's super speedway, man. Things can work out, things that can't. So you just got to take the runs when they're there and hope that you have a chance to make one. So yeah, I'm just pretty happy it worked out.
All right. Well, I'm going to cut the interviews a little short tonight, but you have the opportunity to give your thanks, give your shout outs, and any promotions you want to do. The floor is yours.
Right on, thank you, sir. I'll thank you for the broadcast. Definitely go back and take a look at it. Julian and all his admins for putting this league on. Like I said, big shout out to Phil for pushing me to the win there. Probably wouldn't have won without him staying there for the push. And all my other teammates at VRX and the upcoming VRX World Cup 2025. We'll see how good it is. And hi, Paul. And last and not least, wife and daughter. Love you guys.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Brian. I can't wait to go shoot you in PUBG tonight. Congratulations on the win,
sir.
and I'll talk to you in a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Thanks. Thanks,
All
Ben.
right. Yep. All right, folks, that was your race winner tonight from Talladega, Brian Hennings. We are wrapping up here. I want to give a shout out to Julian Conde. A huge thank you for putting this league on. It is a lot of fun broadcasting it. And hi, Paul. Sorry I didn't mention you earlier. And everyone else watching, thank you very much, and hope you have a great night and a better tomorrow. Thanks a lot, everyone.
I played a couple of simulators and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really, really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving. It feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.